Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial. In today's video, we are going to build this simple website. At the top, you can see the logo. In the center, there is a menu with a smooth line animation. And on the right corner, there is a link to the account page. In the middle of our website, we have some content, a heading, description, and a button with background color effect. It's quick and easy project, so let's get started and I hope it will be useful. Here I have this folder, and inside of this folder I have one HTML file, one CSS file, and another folder called images. In this folder I have one account icon, background image, and logo. So let me open this project with my editor. I'm going to use Visual Studio Code, but you can use any editor you like. So this is our HTML file where you can see we have basic HTML structure. And this is CSS file where we have font from Google Fonts, and we have some CSS properties like font family, box sizing, margin, and padding. Inside of our HTML file, here we have link tag. This will connect our HTML to CSS file. Okay guys, this is all about files, so we can start coding. But before we start, let's see website design. So this is one page website, and here we can see that we have header part and some content. In our header, we have logo, menu, and account icon. And here we have H1, text, and button. So we can start from header. Inside of it, we have our logo. And here we have img tag. This will be image of our logo. Then we have our menu. So I'm going to create nav tag. And inside of this, we have list. Let's call it header menu. And here we have 3 items. And inside of these we have header menu link. Okay guys, this will be our home page, and let me copy and paste this 3 times. Okay, after our navigation, here we have our account icon. So this will be linked to our account page. And here we have img tag. This will be image of our account icon. Okay guys, let's come back to our design, and here you can see we have background image, but we have gradient on it. So we are going to create background image. First we need to add our gradient, and you can see that direction of this gradient is from top to bottom. So we are going to write to bottom, and color is black with 40% transparency. And then we have our image. So we need to exit from style CSS file, then enter to images folder and take our background image. As you can see here, we have our background image, but I want to center this image. So I'm going to write background position center, and size will be cover. This means that it will take 100% of width and 100% of height. Okay guys, here we have our background image, but as you can see, we need to prevent repeating of our background image. So I'm going to write background repeat, no repeat. Okay, then we need to have 100% height. This means that it will take 100% of height of our wall screen. And here we have our beautiful background image with gradient on it. Then we need to add some CSS properties to our header. So we can see that our header has width. Then we need to center him. So we are going to write margin 0 from top and bottom and auto from left and right. Okay guys, as you can see here, we have some default browser styles and we need to reset them. So for that, we are going to write header menu. This is our list, and list style will be none. So we already removed points, and now we need to remove underlines. Okay, guys, as you can see here, all texts are in white color. So we are going to give to our body color white, and our font size is 80 pixels. Okay, guys, and now we need to position these elements horizontally. So I'm going to give to our header display flex. So here we have space between our elements. Now I need to position these elements horizontally. So I'm going to do the same thing. And as you can see here, we have some spacing between our elements. So I'm going to give 80 pixels gap, like here. Okay, and here we have our menu. But our font weight is different. So we need to give font weight to our link 600. Here we have some padding from our top, 40 pixels. So I'm going to give to our header padding 40 pixels from top and bottom and 0 from left and right. Okay, and I want to add some beautiful animation for our menu items. Okay, guys, as you can see here, we have this beautiful line animation. Now we need to create our content section. So I'm going to create section and call it content. And as you can see here, we have box. So I'm going to create div tag. We can call it content box. And inside of our box, we have h1 tag. Let me copy and paste this text. Okay, then we have our description. Okay, and we have our button. Okay, guys, here we have our content, but we need to center this content to the center of our screen. But before we do that, we need to give to our header position fixed. Okay, and now we need to position this content to the center of our screen. Okay, and now we have our content, but we need to give this width to our box. Okay, now we need to center our texts. So I'm going to write text align center. Then we need to add some styles for our heading. As you can see here, we have 60 pixels font size. Okay, good. Now we need to add some styles to our description. Then we need to position this block to the center. So I'm going to write margin 0 from top and bottom and auto from left and right. Okay. And guys, if you can see here, we have some spacing between these lines. So I'm going to write line height 2. Okay, guys, good. And as you can see here, we have some spacing between our heading and description. So I'm going to write margin bottom to our heading. I think this is good. Then we had to add some spacing between our description and button. We have 40 pixels spacing. So I'm going to write margin bottom 40 pixels to our description. Good. And now we need to add some styles to our button. So as you can see here, we have green background color. But button has some default browser styles and we need to reset them. Okay, good. Then we need to add some paddings. Okay, guys, good. And now, as you can see here, we have some radius. We have 10 pixels radius. Okay, good. And as you can see, we have different font weight. We have semi-bold. So I'm going to write font weight 600. And I want to change my cursor style. Okay, guys, I think this is perfect. Now I want to add some background color animation to my button. And now, as you can see here, we have our background color animation. So this is how you can build this type of animated website. I hope this was useful for you. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and have a nice day.